Morning, everybody. Happy Monday. It is pouring friggin' rain in Connecticut right now. Look. Oh, no, wait. I can't do that. Bear with me, guys. I'm a friggin' idiot. You see all the rain? I love the rain, though. I really do. I absolutely love the rain. Anyway, yeah, I look like I just rolled out of bed because I did probably about an hour ago. But I brushed my teeth, I washed my face, I had my workout, and yeah, I felt like I was gonna puke. When I got up this morning around 7, which is a record time for me. I never get up early. Not a morning person, never have been, probably never will be. But I was like, you know what? I'm up early. I'm not exhausted. Let's get up and like do a little workout and yoga or whatever. And yeah, I was like, ugh. Now that I have calmed down and I had like a protein shake and my wellness shot, yeah, I'm trying to do all that shit. But I do feel better. But I'm huge, like I'm big as I've ever friggin' been in my whole life, and our bodies aren't used to that shit when we first start out. Like I felt so nauseous, and I'm just like, oh my gosh. But anyway, I at least I got up. I did it. I feel good for that. I set a goal and I attained it. So, anyways, guys, I am here to bring you your daily meditation for April 12th. And we are going to start off with Narcotics Anonymous. Oh, I forgot to put my friggin' phone on airplane mode. Shit. No, usually nobody calls me this early anyway. Okay, anyways. Narcotics Anonymous, just for today. So if you have this book and you feel like reading along, by all means, please do. And we're going to go, like I said, to April 12th. Okay, guys. Some kinds of spiritual experiences take place when we confront something larger than we are. We suspect that forces beyond our understanding are operating. We see a fleeting glimpse of the big picture and find humility in that moment. Our journey through the 12 steps will bring about a spiritual experience of the same nature, only more profound and lasting. We undergo a continual process of ego deflation, while at the same time we become more conscious of the larger perspective. I'm having a problem this morning with my asthma. Our view of the world expands to the point where we no longer process an exaggerated sense of our own importance. Through our new awareness, we no longer feel isolated from the rest of the human race. We may not understand why the world is the way it is or why people sometimes treat one another so savagely. But we do understand suffering, and in recovery, we can do our best to alleviate it. When our individual contribution is combined with others, we become an essential part of a grand design. We are connected at last. Just for today, I am but one person in the entire scheme of things. I humbly accept my place in the big picture. Yeah, that's nice to be reminded of that. Like, when you think about it, how many people are in this world, um, and you say to yourself, if I go out and decide not to litter, is that really making a difference? Absolutely. Because can you imagine if everybody said that? Well, I'm just going to take responsibility for myself and do whatever. This world would be great. And a lot of these things sound cliche and you could take them the way you want them. When I was younger, I used to make fun of a lot of this shit. I'd be like, yeah, whatever. Like, nobody knows how I feel in my life and ba 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 ba. Well, that's bullshit. But in my older, and I'm only 38, but as I've grown and matured and I've started to implement a lot of these things in my life, whether it's the placebo effect, whether it's bullshit, if it helps bring positivity to your life and it's helping you in some way, do it. By all means, do it. So, with that being said, we're going to move on to The Language of Letting Go by Melanie Beatty. And we're going once again to April 12th. Bum, 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 bum. All right. I got to start reading the titles of these too. The last one that we read the title was The Big Picture. Okay. April 12th. Letting Go of Fear. Picture yourself swimming, floating, peacefully down a gentle stream. All you need to do is breathe, relax, and go with the flow. Suddenly, you become conscious of your situation, frightened, overwhelmed with what ifs. Your body tenses. You begin to thrash around, frantically looking for something to grab onto. You panic so hard that you start to go under. Then you remember you're working too hard at this. You don't need to panic. All you need to do is breathe, relax, and go with the flow, and you won't drown. Panic is our great enemy. We don't need to become desperate. If overwhelming problems appear in our life, we need to stop struggling. We can tread water for a bit until our equilibrium returns. Then we go back to floating peacefully down the gentle stream. It is our stream. It is a safe stream. Our course has been charted and all is well. Today I will relax, breathe, and go with the flow. This is crazy, and first of all, I just want to say in the simplest form, that helps a lot. And it's like just what I was just saying about breathing and speaking positive affirmations and positivity can help you a lot. And that's a great technique. When things are starting to get hectic and you feel yourself stressing out, it's great if you can to take that minute and say, you know what? I'm not going to react right now. I'm going to calm down. I'm going to take a couple of deep breaths and then we'll try to figure this out. And that also, I think, comes with maturity. I was never able to do that when I was younger. I would just fly off the handle and do whatever I felt like it in the moment. And like I said, I'm an Aries and I'm very impulsive, so I'm sure that has a lot to do with it. But as I matured and I realized, like, the consequences are not worth it. Like, half of this shit, who cares? But more in depth, and I wish I had the podcast that I heard this on, because I want to say it's Lewis something. Oh, I feel bad. Anyway, I came across a Dr. Caroline Leaf, I believe her name is, on Lewis something or other's podcast. He has millions of subscribers, so he's doing great. I'll put it in the description box just to give him credit, but I saw it the other day and she was on there and it was like 2 hours long and she was talking about how to heal ourselves, mind and body, like immediately, like how to learn how to do that. So of course I start watching it and guys, it makes so much sense and it goes right back to what we were just saying here. And I don't want to get anything wrong. So if you want to check out what her concept is and her techniques and stuff, her name's Dr. Caroline Leaf, Leaf, I believe. And she just talks about like the mind and the brain are two different things. Like her philosophies are so interesting. Like I just got totally lost in this podcast and it makes 100% complete sense. And basically, she's just saying, like, she doesn't believe in all these things being diseases as far as addiction, bipolar, depression, anxiety. You are not, from what she says, you are not that. You are reacting to a certain situation. Your body is reacting to that. And the answer is not medication. Because what has to happen is our body has to process through those emotions and figure out healthy coping skills in order to work through them. And then you come down. When you give medication, it throws a wrench into it, and your brain then works harder. Like I said, I don't want to like botch this theory. Go check it out for yourselves, but it's so true. And I've always said that about addiction. I've always said the drugs aren't necessarily the problem. Like, obviously, yes. But to go a little bit deeper, it's something that's lying underneath. And if you talk to addicts, 99% of them have a trauma in their life. They're going through something, or they've been through something that either they've never processed and worked through, or they just can't. They just can't go there. So they have to numb that. They have to, in order to function every day and get up and live, they have to numb that. So once you get to the root of the problem, addiction is the secondary problem. And I've always said that. And to hear her say that was just like full circle for me. I mean, it's so interesting. And then, it's in and oh, this is what made me think about her with this reading. When it says, when you're in a crisis, you have to stop and breathe and relax. And she says, think of yourself as you're flying a plane, and you're the pilot that's flying the plane, but you have a co-pilot who's also you. So when you start to freak out in a situation, you are freaking out and hyperventilating and crying, and all your sense of reason goes out the window, and you're panicking. So you have your co-pilot who then needs to step in and say, listen, land the plane, take a step back for a minute, assess the situation, and figure out where to go from there. So, it all comes back to that. And yeah, guys, but seriously, check her out. She's awesome. She talks a little bit fast, and I'm sorry, guys. I don't even know if you could see this, but I'm getting calls here. She talks a little bit fast and crazy, but if you can keep up with her, she's awesome. Um, and she was going about this theory in the 80s, and people were looking at her like she was crazy. She started with people that were in comas and proving to them that, her theory and her philosophies are very interesting. And she brought me a lot of insight the other day. So, all right, guys, that's it. Today's a good day for a good day. Even though it's raining, I'm going to go up and get this up and out for you guys early this morning. And yeah, have a great day, everybody. And I'll see you here again tomorrow. Bye-bye.